New Mexico depends on production agriculture to contribute food, fiber, and feed to the state's economy. We are especially proud of our chili, as well as our peanuts, pecans, cotton, dairy, and cattle. The roots of fruit growing are deep, with well over 500 years of tradition in growing indigenous food, raising heritage breeds, saving heirloom seeds, and promoting a acequia culture. But agriculture is hard and often dangerous work. The people working in fruit-growing industries do so with great risk to their health. As a work industry, the rate of fatality, injury, and disability is high. This is why it is important to promote the health, well-being, and quality of life for our agricultural workforce. Welcome to the New Mexico AgrAbility Project, a new state program funded by a grant from the United States Department of Agriculture's National Institute of Food and Agriculture. We promote success for food growers with health concerns and significant disabilities. New Mexico AgrAbility aims to support food growers with chronic illness, disability, or aging challenges, reduces the effects of disability so food growers can keep working, provide education in tools, technologies, and modifications for food growers, provide individual worksite assessments to identify barriers, and to offer an adaptive farming program for new apprentice farmers with disabilities. The program introduces food growing as a vocation to new farmers who have a disability. Additionally, it involves youth in transition, women, veterans, Hispanic, and Indigenous people who want to learn food growing using natural practices, how to create their own farm business plan, and learn how to sell at any of the dozens of New Mexico's vibrant farmers markets. Let's meet some of New Mexico's current farmers and ranchers.
My name is Stephen Jaramillo. I've been living here for 40 some years. I'm retired from Los Alamos National Labs. I've been retired about 11 years. And after I retired, I needed something to do. So I've always hobby farmed, and I grew up farming when I was a child. My parents had a small farm for subsistence. Some days can be long, other days not so long. During the winter months, I typically don't come out here till 10 o'clock or maybe earlier. If I'm working on a hoop house, it's nice and warm in the hoop house. Mm-hmm. But during the summer, when things are in full swing, days can get fairly long.
My name is Carlos Salazar. I live in Medinales, New Mexico. It's on the southern end of Rio Arriba County. Rio Arriba County in the state of New Mexico is one of the largest counties. It's also probably the most mountainous, has the most mountainous terrain of all the counties. We also have 35 head of cattle, predominantly Black Angus, and that 35 head of cattle includes one bull. In the summer, we summer graze. One of the things I'd like to say is that the economy here of Rio Arriba County is really poor. There is no economy. Basically, the only thing that we have is folks who graze cattle. That's about the only economic opportunity that there is.
So I was telling you earlier that this AgrAbility project is going to help farmers and ranchers with disabilities, try and find ways to help them, accomplish their job easier if they struggle with certain things, whether, riding a tractor, lifting bales of hay because of, the strength in the hands, maybe from a prior injury. Are there any things that hamper your daily activity that,
I think for most of us is age, because I'm already 69, and I don't. I think the average age of ranch is around 65, so age is a problem.
And aging is definitely part of it.
You got it, and because you don't find any labor like to pick up bales and that. We have to invest in mechanized equipment. So that's what we use. We use a bale wagon. Thank God, they don't get tired. They don't complain.
Now let's meet the partners for the New Mexico AgrAbility Project.
I'm Carla Wilhite. I'm an occupational therapist working with the New Mexico AgrAbility Project. I'll be working with the farmers and ranchers and with disabilities and helping them identify ways to continue working in production agriculture.
Hello, I'm Sonia Kukel with New Mexico State University Cooperative Extension Service. I'm housed in the College of Agriculture, Consumer and Environmental Sciences. My department is Family and Consumer Sciences. The mission of Family and Consumer Sciences is to improve the quality of life for all New Mexicans, and that's what brings me to the AgrAbility program. We, in a very rural state, farmers and ranchers are a majority of our population, and through AgrAbility we work to keep the farmers and ranchers on the job and help to improve their quality of life.
I'm Paul Gutierrez with New Mexico State University Cooperative Extension Service. I'm affiliated with the New Mexico AgrAbility Program and helping provide access and networks to farmers and ranchers throughout New Mexico. Cooperative Extension has offices in every county in New Mexico, all 32 counties, and through this network of offices we'll work with farmers and ranchers to promote the New Mexico AgrAbility Program.
My name is Eduardo Medina. I'm with New Mexico State University Cooperative Extension. I am one of the program managers for AgrAbility New Mexico and look forward to working with a lot of the disabled farm workers and getting them enrolled into our program.
My name is Tracy Iovlasides, and I'm the program manager of New Mexico Technology Assistance Program. And the part that we'll play in this AgrAbility project will be providing assistive technology assessments to either existing farmers and ranchers or persons with disabilities who want to become farmers and ranchers, and giving them the possible tools to complete their job or live in daily life.
My name is April Cox and I work for Mandy's Farm. We're located in the South Valley of Albuquerque, New Mexico. And our role in this project is to lead an AgrAbility apprenticeship program where we help farmers who are interested in learning about adaptive practices or farmers that are trying to return to their work to gain those adaptive farming methods in order for them to be able to do that.
For general information, contact New Mexico State University at 1-800-289-6577 or 1575-646-2925. For disability-related information/referrals, contact NMTAP at 1-505-841-4464. For the Adapted Farming Program at Mandy's Farm, call 1-505-503-1141. And please visit the website at agrability.nmsu.edu.